comes Miss Bonnie, she is walking through the gate, going to her morning meeting, and she's never ever late. Miss Bonnie is the best friend we've ever had, and she never becomes cross with us 'cause she is never mad.
No, sir!
Remember when Miss Bonnie rode a horse one day to school and told us not to do drugs because they are not cool?
You remember the time I was stuck up in a tree? Miss Bonnie climbed up to the top just to rescue me.
And how about that time when we were camping by the lake and little Petey screamed 'cause he'd been bitten by a snake, but Miss Bonnie cut him open and sucked the poison out. If Miss Bonnie hadn't been there, he'd be dead without a doubt. Remember when the aliens came to Earth last May and kidnapped all the children and then took them all away? But Miss Bonnie showed up in the nick of time. She pulled out her laser gun and now we all are fine. Miss Bonnie, she makes school so much fun, and we go and do our homework when the school day is done. We eat our vegetables, we know she'd want us to, and we go to bed and dream of her when the day is through. Miss Bonnie, she's great, she's cool, she's fun. Miss Bonnie, we think she's number one. Miss Bonnie, you know it will always be true. Miss Bonnie, we love you.
Hey, look everyone.
It's Miss Bonnie. Miss Bonnie.
Hi.
Well, hello, children. Come and gather around. I have some very exciting news to share with you. The farmer who used to live down the street and is now a missionary in the Philippines has written us all a letter.
Oh, boy! Read it quick, Miss Bonnie!
Oh, the letter says, "Dear children, thank you all for the letters you've sent to me. The Philippines can be a lonely, scary place, and your words of encouragement have been a great comfort to me. I also want to thank you for your prayers. During my time in the Philippines, I've seen some very frightening things. The most frightening things I've ever seen, in fact. The devil's forces are very much at work here. But God is also at work. I have seen many people brought to Jesus, and I have had the privilege of leading 17 people to Jesus myself. Now, I will answer some of your questions you asked in your letters. Cornelius, you asked if I had planted a new cornfield. The answer is yes, and Leroy is not allowed to come anywhere near it. It's much smaller than my old cornfield, but I enjoy it just the same. God has given me the ability to find great satisfaction in even the smallest of things. Elmer, you asked me what kind of food I eat. We have a lot of rice down here. We also have sweet potatoes and corn. One thing I miss about America is all the supermarkets. We don't have anything like that in my village. If we don't grow our own food, we don't eat. Leroy, you asked if I have ever seen any snakes. Let me tell you, I've seen some real big ones. I think they might even scare you just a little. Oswald, you asked what the village is like that I live in. Well, the village is called Yulungawan. There aren't very many people who live here, and nobody here has very much money, but we make do with what we have. And finally, Miss Bonnie, you asked if there was any way you could help out. Well, there are the usual ways, of course, which are to give me prayer support and financial support. But if you really want to help, hop on a plane and come down to the Philippines. There's plenty to do. And now I must be off. I have a Bible study that I lead in the village that starts in 20 minutes. Goodbye for now. Your friend, the farmer.
Wow, that's real neat, Miss Bonnie.
It sure is, Cornelius. And you know what I was thinking? Christmas vacation will be here soon. I have decided to go down to the Philippines and help the farmer, and anyone whose parents will allow them to come is welcome to join me.
Really, Miss Bonnie?
Hey, that sounds neat. I'm going to go ask my mom right now.
There's much to be done before we can leave, children. We have to get passports into the country, raise support money, and find people to pray for us. We should also try and learn a little bit of the language.
We have a whole month. We can do it, Miss Bonnie.
In a short time we will go a long way, leaving the comforts of home far behind. It's been a hard semester full of tedious school days, and we need a grueling trip to help us to unwind. We're going far away to the Philippines to see our old friend the farmer once again. He's spreading the gospel to the people there, telling them how they can get to heaven. The food we're going to eat won't be too much of a treat. Potatoes, rice, and corn is what they grow. The farmer will translate so we can communicate, for the people speak a language we don't know. Our brains are burning for a month. We've been learning all that we can cram and jam into our minds. They have complicated words and dialect we've never heard, but we know some handy phrases in case we get into a bind. I know ang palangabo means what's your name. That is something we would like to know. And past the cottage cheese would be pakiabot mo na ang queso. Nasaan na ang banyo means where's the bathroom please. And that's the way they say those things down in the Philippines.
Is everyone ready to go?
We sure are, Miss Bonnie.
I'm so excited that I couldn't even sleep last night.
I can't wait to see the farmer again.
Children, there's something I have to tell you. The farmer doesn't know we're coming. I thought we would surprise him.
Are you sure that's a good idea, Miss Bonnie?
Yeah, at his age, I don't know how well he'll be able to handle a surprise.
Yeah, it might give him a heart attack.
I think this is one surprise the farmer will enjoy. Let's get on the airplane.
We're going far away to the Philippines to see our old friend the farmer once again. He's spreading the gospel to the people there, telling them how they can get to heaven. And we're going to see all that a day may bring when we go and see the farmer down in the Philippines. When we go and see the farmer down in the Philippines.
Oh, boy, what a great day I had. The Bible study went so well, and the people in the village are so interested in learning about God. Boy, the devil sure must be angry with me. Well, tomorrow is another big day. I'll just hop into my little Betty Bye and go to sleep. Hey! I think I heard something outside. I hope it's not some wild animal trying to run off with my corn. Hey! I heard the noise again. I'm going to have to go out there and chase those crazy wild animals away from my corn. Hey! What's going on? You guys aren't wild animals. Who are you people? What do you want from me at this time of night? Hey, hey! Put those guns away! Ah!
Boy, Miss Bonnie, I thought the airplane ride was scary, but it was nothing compared to the taxi ride we just had.
How come the taxi driver dropped us off so far away from Ulangawan?
There may not be many roads for a taxi to drive down, Elmer. Remember, many places in the Philippines are still very primitive. The taxi driver probably took us as far as he could.
Well, well, well. What do we have here? Look, everyone. There's a small village up ahead.
Oh, children, according to our map, that village must be Ulangawan.
Come on, guys. I'll race you to the farmer. Running to the farmer's house.
Running to the farmer's house.
Running to the farmer's house.
Running to the farmer's house. Look over there, guys. It's the farmer's new cornfield.
Hey, let's go see it. Maybe the farmer is out there watering it right now.
Leroy, you have to wait here. The farmer doesn't want you near his corn. Hey, Oswald, leave me alone. I don't have a lighter with me. I can't set his new cornfield on fire.
I don't think it will matter, Leroy. This corn is all dead.
Wow, it looks like it hasn't been watered for a long time.
I have a bad feeling about this. The farmer would never neglect his corn. Oh, I hope something hasn't happened.
Oh, my!
That was Miss Bonnie.
Where is she?
Look, she's in that hut over there. It must be the farmer's hut. Let's go see what all the fuss is about.
Miss Bonnie, what's wrong?
Children, look!
Wow, what happened in here?
It looks like the farmer's hut was ransacked.
Someone turned all his furniture upside down. His clothes are all over the floor.
What do you think happened, Miss Bonnie?
Quiet, children. I hear footsteps.
I hear them too. They're coming this way.
Children, get out of sight. Whoever did this may be coming back. I'll go outside to investigate.
Be careful, Miss Bonnie.
Cornelius, do you have any idea what's happening?
Or where the farmer is.
I don't know, guys.
Children, it's all right. Come outside.
Miss Bonnie, you look like you've just seen a ghost.
Children, this is Rodrigo. He often attends the farmer's Bible study and is one of the farmer's very good friends. He doesn't speak much English, unfortunately.
Hello, Rodrigo.
Hola.
Rodrigo, do you know where the farmer is?
He does, children, and the news he told me was not good. I'm sorry, children, but Rodrigo says guerrillas came to the village a few nights ago and took the farmer away with them. They may be holding him hostage.
Gorillas?
You mean like Javier, Wayne Jackie's pet?
Quiet, Leroy.
Sorry.
It's not safe to stay in the village, children. We need to hike back, and quickly. Rodrigo says the guerrillas still patrol the area.
But it's almost dark. We won't be able to see, Miss Bonnie.
You're right, Cornelius. Rodrigo, can you take us to a place where we can stay the night?
I can. See.
That's good, because it's getting dark, and the rest of us won't be able to.
Children, let's follow Rodrigo. We need to move quickly and stay very quiet.
Miss Bonnie, are we in danger?
Yes, Elmer. I'm afraid we are.
Miss Bonnie, do you think the farmer is all right?
I hope so, Cornelius. I hope so.